I've gone over Papa's Pizzeria and Papa's Burgeria, and now in today's video I am going to discuss Papa's Taco Mia, the third papalouie game, and this game was released on May 20th, 2011. This game features the very first time, the Closers! And JoJo. Who are the Closers and who is JoJo? The Closers would appear at the end of the day, and their orders are very challenging and they appear once a week, depending on what closer it is. JoJo, however, appears every Sundays and he's the food critic, and his orders are differently. If you manage to give him his correct order, you'll be rewarded with a blue ribbon, gaining you more bonus tips for the next 3 days. For the weekdays, for the closers for this game, Robbie shows up on Mondays, Akari shows up on Tuesdays, Alan shows up on Wednesdays, Quinn shows up on Thursdays, Rico shows up on Fridays, Xandra shows up on Saturdays, and JoJo shows up on Sundays, as I mentioned this before. I also forgot to mention that Quinn and JoJo have always been closers ever since Papa's Taco Mia. There has never been a broken streak where they don't appear as closers. On to the gameplay. The opening starts with papalouie hosting a taco eating competition. Mitch or Maggie comes out of the tent and competes with James and Kingsley, and they start eating the tacos. Later on, James starts to back down and loses, but the competition continues. But also later on, Kingsley also starts to back down, making Mitch or Maggie win the taco eating competition, and now working at Papa's Taco Mia. There are 7 new customers from this game, and they are Georgito, George, Nick, Quinn, Rico, Xandra, and Zoe. Unfortunately, none of these Papa's Taco Mia new customers would be workers for upcoming Papa's Gamerias. Now it's time to discuss the game. This is the first game where you use an item for the grill station, which is the spatula and the knife. However, the gold spatula and the gold knife cooks the food faster, but both of them cost $100. There are other upgrades like the food alarms and 2 extra burners, as this would improve the grill station. The restaurant takes place at Taco Dale, and there would be a baseball team called the Taco Dale Hard Shells. There are 3 badges that I like, and they are called Franchise Friends, where you have to serve Roy, the pizzeria worker, Marty and Rita, the burgeria workers. Then there's the competition where you serve James and Kingsley from the opening cutscene. And then there's the Meet the Creators, which are Matt and Tony, because, you know, they are the founders of fliplinestudios. I really do enjoy this game, and I think it's very cool. But there are 2 nitpicks I want to point out. The first nitpick is, why is the theme song the same thing as Papa's Burgeria? As if they could have came up with different theme songs. And the next nitpick is, why is the title of this game have the word Mia in it? Who's Mia? Now yes, I did hear that this game was originally going to be called Papa's Taqueria? I don't know. But the spelling was kind of off, so they went with Taco Mia instead, and those are the nitpicks to point out. To summarize everything, it's still the same format and it's still a short game, just like Pizzeria and Burgeria. But this one is a pretty decent game, and this one is pretty great. Here's one interesting fact I remember. I remember 11 years ago, Flipline made a blog post saying that they were going to open an actual real-life Papa's Taco Mia restaurant, which would be located in Cleveland, Ohio. Only to find out that it was an April Fool's joke. My 10-year-old self did not think of this, thinking that this was actually real. Anyways, that's the end of the video, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any new videos. Leave a comment below on what are your thoughts on Papa's Taco Mia. With that being said, peace out everyone.